Did you know chemical reactions occur in our bodies, and yet we never take the time to fully realize the extent of it? Stomach acid or gastric acid is a reaction that occurs during digestion to break down proteins and minerals found in food and certain drinks. The main function of stomach acid is to prepare for the absorption of vitamins and other nutrients needed for a healthy functioning human body. The main components of stomach acid are hydrochloric acid, potassium chloride, and sodium chloride. What we already know about hydrochloric acid is that it is a very dangerous substance to handle, and it burns when in contact with the skin. How are we able to contain such a harmful substance within the boundaries of our bodies? The answer is acid-resistant mucus containing glycoproteins and water. Our stomachs are lined with these secretions, preventing the acid from burning through and harming our other organs. This is one of the 4 main cells involved during digestion within the stomach. The other 3 cells secreted during digestion are the chief cells, parietal cells, and G cells. Chief cells secrete pepsin and enzymes used to break down proteins into polypeptides. Parietal cells secrete hydrochloric acid, which activates the release of pepsin. The hydrochloric acid also kills any microorganisms that have been ingested during nourishment. G cells secrete gastrin, that is also an enzyme, which stimulates the release and effectiveness of stomach acid or gastric acid. This regulation of stomach acid is effective because it keeps the pH level down in our bodies. What is pH, you ask? pH is the measure of the concentration of hydrogen ions within a solution. When there is a high concentration of hydrogen ions, the pH level is low. When there is a low concentration of hydrogen ion, the pH level is high. A pH scale is used to determine the pH balance within a solution, ranging from levels 1 to 14. The lower the pH level, the more acidic the solution is. The higher the pH level, the more basic a solution is. A neutral pH level is numbered 7, which is also water in its purest form. Stomach acid normally ranks around a 1.5 to 3.5 on the pH scale. To neutralize or balance the low pH levels of stomach acid, the other cells in the body release bicarbonate, a base which counters stomach acid alongside mucus to prevent damage to inner tissues. However, what happens when stomach acid is not contained to just the stomach? The rest of our body's tissues are not protected against stomach acid. For instance, during sickness, when we end up vomiting, we can feel stomach acid rise up in the esophagus, exiting through the mouth, usually leaving behind a burning, tight sensation in the throat. The most common relief for an upset stomach, as well as countering the urge to vomit, is Alka-Seltzer. The reason that Alka-Seltzer is so commonly used is because it is a base. Its chemical makeup is NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate. It is also found in baking soda, etc. Stomach acid, more commonly known as hydrochloric acid, HCl, meets with the sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3, creating salt, NaCl, and carbonic acid, H2CO3. The carbonic acid, H2CO3, eventually dissipates into water, H2O, and carbon dioxide, CO2, otherwise known as gas. This is the reason why when taking Alka-Seltzer, it tends to leave you feeling gassy. There are dangers to not neutralizing stomach acid, especially when it comes up and out of the mouth. Consistent purging or vomiting not only affects the other tissues as it comes up, but it also deteriorates the enamel and bone of your teeth. The constant wear on your oral anatomy because of acid has led to heavy damage to an individual's teeth, leading to eventual tooth loss. These symptoms are most commonly found in victims of eating disorder who force themselves to purge, resulting in a steady deterioration of the enamel. Stomach acid is very important to our overall health and well-being. It is a wonder why we neglect to realize its presence and function.